Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Botanical Bexx. Super excited to have some new subscribers here, and I hit 100 already. Thank you guys for all of your support while I'm working on building my channel. So today actually is the first time I've ever filmed by myself, and let me just tell you, it has been a struggle. I woke up this morning at like 9 and I said, oh, today's the day I gotta film the video. It's already Saturday. I've been slacking, gotta get to getting. And it's hard to get things set up when you can't walk and you have this on your leg. So as I'm trying to get ready to film this video, I knocked over a succulent arrangement that my dad made for me, dirt all over the floor. Plants are fine, but there was dirt everywhere. So then I had to vacuum the floor. That definitely took a minute. That was frustrating, trying to vacuum the floor with, an immobilizer on your leg, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And then after that, I got that mess cleaned up and I was ready to start filming. I literally was setting up my tripod and somehow the tripod is broken now. So the phone is literally sitting on a table leaning against a flower pot. Let me show you this tripod. I don't even know what I did. This one's good. These, nope. So that's that. Today's video is going to be pretty laid back since I'm filming it by myself and I don't have a tripod now. Today is actually a little bit of a houseplant tour. I'm going to be showing you guys what plants I keep in my bathroom. My bathroom is low light and obviously a little bit higher humidity. So if you guys want to see what plants I keep in that bathroom, then come on. I'm really mad I broke this tripod. All right, so here we are in the bathroom. Got my light in here so you guys can see a little bit better because like I said, this is low light. There's only that one little window right there and that does face north. So let's get into it and I can show you guys what plants I keep in my bathroom. Most of these plants were actually out on my porch this spring and summers. They're growing really well and hopefully they'll keep growing in here. This is my big philodendron micans. I hope she grows well in here, and I'm kind of wrapping her around these towel bars because I thought that would be cool, just give it something to climb around. She's beautiful. I've had this plant for a couple years now and I've never taken cuttings off of it. I just wanted it to get big and full, and we're reaching my goal. She's climbing and trailing. I really feel like I'm wasting this little window, I guess, to my shower. I feel like I should put plants up there and have them trailing down, but I would need to get like an LED strip or something to put in the top, obviously, so they could have some top-down lighting. Might get around to that, might not. Moving on from my micans, the next plant that I keep in here is a heartleaf philodendron. This is just the regular green variety. This one was another one that I had outside and it grew like crazy this spring and summer. I honestly should probably give it a chop, but hi. And that is why the door will be closed in here going forward now that I move these plants in here. This one I would say is about 2 feet from the north facing window, and so I think it'll be really happy here. So moving on from there, gonna be the plants that I keep in this north facing window. Just got 2 up here. I just moved this mandula in here because in my plant room it was getting neglected, so I wanted to move it in here so I can keep a better eye on it, because sadly I am in the bathroom more than I'm in my plant room, so I can keep a better eye on stuff in here. But mandula is really a slow growing pothos, but hopefully with that little extra bit of humidity it'll get in here, and then the indirect sunlight, hopefully it will really like that. Like I said, I just watered him because he's looking sad, but I love those leaves and hopefully this guy will perk up. And then the other plant that I keep in this window is going to be this Peperomia orba Pixie, I believe. This is a super easy plant. You guys know I love Peperomia. This one is one I really can just throw in here, water it maybe every 2 weeks to be honest, and it'll be fine. As you can see, there's lots of new growth on this guy and he's looking really good. And then moving on from there, this is where I have the remainder of the plants, kind of keep them grouped together here. It is mainly prayer plants, as you can see. The first plant that I keep over here is going to be this parlor palm. perfect for my plant room. I think it'll be a little bit happier in here with the higher humidity. Oh, so now y'all both in here. This was a gift from my work when I had knee surgery. They got me a little houseplant arrangement, and this was one of the plants in it. And I just took it out so it could be by itself because I really like the way these guys look. And it definitely breaks up all the prayer plants I have in here. They all look kind of similar, so I wanted something a little different. All right, and on to the first little group of prayer plants we have here. This one I believe is Tenanthe setosa, and this was one I had outside this summer. It grew really well for me out there. It's putting out a bunch of new growth, and I'm hoping that it'll continue to grow in here. I topped these guys off with some Fox Farm soil last night to give them a little bit of a natural fertilizer. Prayer plants can be really sensitive to fertilizer, tap water, things like that. The Fox Farm has worm castings in it, so that way when I water it, it'll just be an organic fertilizer when I water this plant. Got this baby down here. This is a Calathea Freddy. Believe it or not, this is one of my oldest houseplants. It's never died on me, but I swear it hasn't put out a new leaf. And the new leaves it does put out have died for some reason. So like I said, I'm obviously moving all these prayer plants in here with the intention that will be happier in here with some more humidity, and I think the lighting is right in here for them. It looks like he is pushing out some new growth. Yes, we love Mr. Freddy, so I'm hoping he starts to put out some new leaves for me in here. And here we've got one of my favorites, one of the easiest prayer plants. This is the Tenanthe Burley Marxii. I love the pattern on these leaves. This one grows really well for me. As you can see, mine don't have a lot of brown edges on them, and I water them all with regular tap water. This is a super easy variety if you're wanting to get started with prayer plants and can find this guy. I would definitely recommend the Tenanthe over Calathea. I find them to be a lot easier. They don't mind the tap water, and they can deal with a little bit lower humidity. This one right here is a red prayer plant. This red prayer plant was actually in that arrangement for my work as well. So I separated this guy out and put him in this super cute little pot. I'm really loving the way it looks in here. You can see my cat clawed up that leaf, but they're bad. This is just the standard red prayer plant, giving me some new growth as well. Looking good. I love her, and I like that she's in here when I'm getting ready in the morning. I feel like this new leaf coming out is like a bang or something. And last but definitely not least is going to be my Calathea musaica. I was lucky enough to find this guy at Lowe's when they first came out there, and I snagged this one up. Some of the old leaves are looking a little crispy. I really neglected this one. Hardly got any light where it was sitting, so I definitely haven't been giving it the best care, which is another reason why I wanted to move him in here. Hopefully you guys can see, but there's a bunch of new growth down in there. Looking forward to this guy putting out new leaves. I love the leaf pattern on this guy. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I style my plants in my home, in my bathroom specifically. So you guys actually get the cable on my knee in like 10 days. I'll be doing lots of physical therapy, but hopefully I'll be back up on my feet again soon, and so I can put out some higher production videos for you guys. I really want to do more educational videos and things like that, and if you guys have any video suggestions, as always, leave it in the comments. Here's Yuki. Whoa. Let me hold you. Thank you guys for sticking around and seeing what plants I keep in my bathroom, and I look forward to seeing you next week on Botanical Bexx.